Your general impression from tonight's win?
Well, we started off a little rough. We kind of let ourselves drop down to their level, I believe. And so we kind of got together. We talked it out as a team during halftime, and we really picked it up in the second half, and that's really what set it off for us.
As you just alluded to, your team was really able to take control in the second half, most notably the third quarter, where your team outscored the Tigers 19-8. What was the mindset coming out of halftime and throughout that 10 minutes?
To really just go out and do what we know how to do and communicate to each other, because it's really one of the most important things on the court. We started talking to each other and all get on one page, and then that's when everything starts happening and it goes our way. Pretty much it.
4 players for Thomas end in double figures in scoring, including Jewel Montesano and Chris Allen, each had 14. What did you see from their play tonight?
Well, they picked it up while some of our shooters, we weren't really hitting shots. They picked it up and they were hitting their shots, especially from the 3. They were facilitating well on the floor, both acting as point guards, and they were being aggressive. They were getting to the basket when they needed to, and they were passing when they needed to, and so that was a big help.
Your second straight game with 12 points. Do you feel like you're starting to find a rhythm offensively?
I am, because like you said, this is my second game in a row. Sometimes I hit shots some games and sometimes I don't, and you kind of got to be able to adjust, and that's kind of what I'm trying to start to learn to do, and I think I'm getting into it. If I'm not hitting my shots from outside the arc, then I'm going to try to adjust and go to the basket, which is what I attempted and I succeeded in doing today. So that's what I just got to keep my mindset that, you know, I can go out there and I can, and also, I mean, I'm using my teammates as well. They're a big part of it too, because they pass the ball up to me. I mean, I'm not always doing everything on my own, so that's a big part too, is my teammates always have my back. DeAndre
Copeland narrowly misses out on a double-double, finishing with 9 points and a game-high 13 rebounds. What did you see from her play tonight that excited you?
Well, like you said, 13 rebounds, that's a lot of rebounds, and that's exactly what we need, especially maybe not being the biggest team out there. She's getting in there, especially on the offensive boards. If we're not hitting a shot, she's right there to pick our backs up, and she gets the rebound, and then she goes right back up as well. So rebounds is a big thing for basketball, and she gets in there and she does her job. She's very aggressive.
Finally, this team has a few days off because of Thanksgiving, but then you're right back at it, getting right back into games at Georgia Southern and then resuming conference play. What will be your approach over the next week or so?
Well, we definitely have to continue getting in the gym and work out. Even though we're on break and we're going our separate ways, we have to continue to like I said, work out, think about our plays, write our plays out to make sure that we keep them fresh in our minds, and still just think about all the little things and everything that Coach continues to tell us. We have to just keep in the back of our minds, maybe even check on our teammates, see how they're doing, even talk through a play with them or something to make sure, you know, we all are still on one accord, even though we're all going our separate ways.